Okay, with AI going crazy, this bull market, with AI taking off and leading the markets, the crypto markets, there are a lot of profits and gains to be made with AI. And we called the AI narrative in the previous bull market. We said that this bull market that's coming up, the one that we are in now, AI is going to take off and give massive gains. And while all these are doing great, there may be one AI play that's going under the radar, an AI play that many people are missing, an AI play that I'm going to talk to you about today. That AI play is Sonorus or SNS token. They have the DJ node and they trend stack AI with music. Now, I've talked about Sonorus, SNS, and the DJ node on this channel quite a bit, but a lot of you want to know more. They want to see their team. They want to see more about their project. They want to know, or you want to know, what to expect. So, you know I like to deliver on this channel, so I bought Sonia from Sonorus to talk about all this, to tell you what to expect. Plus, if any of you buy a DJ node using the link in the description down below, guess what? You might win another DJ node for free.
Hey guys, I'm Britta Fans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Britta Fans.
Sonia, welcome to the Crypto Factor. Thank you so much for doing this. I'm really excited. So we're going to be talking about AI, music, Sonorus, and so much more. Sonia, welcome. Welcome to the Crypto Factor.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me right here. I'm being super excited because once you told me you're a super fan and you've been in the music sector for like over a lot of years. So, super excited for inviting me.
Yeah, we've been talking, just for some context for our audience, for you watching. We've been talking since last year. We were supposed to get into a partnership. Different things happened with my health. I don't want to talk about them right now. But yeah, this is now we are working together, and yes, Sonorus as a project is doing great. I mean, I'm not just talking price-wise. I'm talking about a lot of stuff going on in the back end. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about Sonorus and what's going on, what it is, and what you are planning.
Yeah, happy to, Paul. Actually, when hearing about Sonorus, it coming from like 2 years ago. A lot of our like core members, we are really into the music sectors. Like I just said, I'm a huge fan of hip hop music, and we're somehow into some pop music, etc., and have a lot of producers in our team. Somehow, like we built up our team around 2 years ago. So a lot of our team members, definitely it is all transparent. You guys can search it via LinkedIn or other website, and we are all from like some big music label companies or big companies like TikTok. And actually music bring us here, right? We want to create a decentralized music label company, which bring us right here. And speaking of Sonorus, it actually comes from a spell from Harry Potter's name, and which means like amplified voices. We think like it totally be aligned with our company's whole concept with amplifying the decentralized Web3 music bring us here. You've been thinking about a lot of big music label companies which having a lot of sounds copyright all over the world here, and you'll be hearing and listening to a lot of different like ranking system like Billboard stuff or like Apple Music ranking stuff. But we actually consider if we can combine this concept together and try to create using the, of course, decentralized music technology and using the voting system to bring up a sort of like a decentralized music ranking system right here. So it will be totally transparent and totally, will be all equal to everybody else. That's bring us right here.
Right. So let's do this, okay? Some of my audience knows this. I used to be in music. I used to be an MC. I was an unsigned and signed artist for many years. Let's say I'm an independent artist. How can Sonorus benefit me? What's the first thing I would look at? What's the first thing you could do for me?
Yeah, that's a great question. So let's speaking of the independent artists, right? So usually come from traditional way, it'll be you need to sign by a music label company, including Sony, Warner, somewhere else. And actually, the more than 80% of all your incomings usually will be accumulated by some big labels. That's the point. But actually coming to the Sonorus, which using decentralized technology, first step, you can actually nominate your own song in our, the app on our website. It will be a nomination system. And definitely you're having your Twitter and have a lot of followers and you're having your own influence to say, okay, I nominate a song in Sonorus. And being a nominator, actually you can own all the income from now on in the Sonorus. Which say, let's say, Paul, you have a song named, I don't know, let's say this is a cool song, for instance, right? And you nominate it in the Sonorus, you will get 5% of both like purchasing the vote and selling the vote in Sonorus. So you will have the sales volume, all of that, 5% of that. And you can spread it all around the world, telling your audience, telling your followers, you can vote this song and you can, try to getting up of the Sonorus rankings as well. It will be happen to being a really great transparent ranking system. And on the other hand, besides to being a nominator, you will definitely vote your own song from the beginning, right? So we're, following a price curve, more much like exponential price curve right here. So let's say the starting price of a vote will be 0.0002 BNB. There will be quite a little, right? But following exponential price curve, it will be definitely easy to get to like 20 times, 100 times of the voting prices. You can decide to sell to any of the point, let's say 100 times. It happens a lot before. One of our popular songs actually got like 2,200 times from the beginning prices. That's happened to be how great to be independent artists in Sonorus.
So this might be something we can do as a use case. Maybe we can take one of my songs that I pulled off my old label and we can just use Sonorus and see how it goes. And that way people can actually see how it works.
Yeah, right. Definitely. Try it.
Yeah, try it out. Why not? That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so now I want to talk a little bit about the AI implementation in Sonorus, because I saw that you can actually have a ChatGPT style sort of prompts and be able to actually make music and voices. Quick question. Is the music and the voices both manufactured from AI, or can you choose? How exactly does that work? Because those were impressive.
That's a great question, right? So I think from being a general user, let's say if we're someone not actually from the music world, we don't know how to compose a song or writing a song, right? So in this case, we'll be developing for months of this new technology. Sora, we just need to input several, really simple prompts and to output a really great like video. So that happens in the Sonorus in the music as well. Consider this as a music version of Sora, which means you only need to input a really simple prompts. Let's, for example, like Korean lyrics, sing about Bitcoin, that sort of stuff. You can have a whole song automatically sing about that. You don't need to, compose a song or write a song. It will be automatically manufactured by the AI. So that's the really simple stuff to beneficial for all general users.
And how do royalties work in this case? Let's say I generate a song for the Crypto Factor. How would the royalties work? Do I have full access? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, that's a really great question. You mean come to music, definitely copyright thing would be a key point, right? So actually talking about that part, we're considering because you're being the person who created song using your own prompts, and we're having a one and only song for only you, Crypto Factor. So that's the case. You will be the person who being the producer and owning the copyright of this song. You can put on the YouTube Music or Spotify to earn the streams based on this song's creation. That will be the key point. So, but in order to create your own sound, definitely you need to pay something, or being a DJ node, which is come from a DJ node holder, being part of our stakeholder to become the owner. That's the case.
Right, and we're going to be talking about DJ nodes in 1 second. I have the link in the description down below for you guys to check out, by the way. But I want to talk a little bit more about this because right now, there's so much that can be done with your product. Number one, people can make their own music and song. If you guys make a partnership, they can probably in the future get their own music video or something like that. I'm not sure if you're working on that, but I think that's a really good direction to go with. And also, this births so many new new artists. It's going to change the world as we know it. People for ads that want to do ad campaigns can have their own music. People that want their own trailers. Independent movies. I was also a director and producer, by the way, not just an MC in the past.
Mm.
But people that do their own movies can use it for their movies or even make a movie. This is crazy. It's insane. Where do you
Yeah.
see this going? How, because you are in the business, you obviously behind Sonorus. Where do you see this all going, and what should we be looking at to take advantage of this?
Yeah, thank you, Paul. For first of all, I really like your or not like imagination, but like real thing need to come in the future in Sonorus, right? So, like I just say, we announced the Beaming AI, which happened to be one of our AI feature like 1 or 2 weeks ago. But like I say, it will just be the starting point of where Sonorus in AI sector can do. And you're thinking a really great point, like
Mm,
creating your own trailer, like creating your own ads based on this music stuff. So you'll be having a combination, try to combine like both of the music sector and also with the video sector, combine it all together to happen to be a really great like MV or ads in the video sector. I would say like we're depending this still on the way. Beaming AI will just be our very first step doing that.
nice, nice, great. And let me ask you something about the DJ node right now, because I know you have to have a
Sure.
DJ node to be able to use the AI to make your own music, correct?
Right, right.
But you also get more benefits. You also get SNS tokens every day. You also get to
Yeah.
stake and amplify your staking awards, which I accidentally discovered, but I'm happy I made that mistake. And and you also
Sorry.
have
Yeah.
and you also is it potential airdrops? What other benefits do you get from this DJI node? Sorry, from this
Yeah.
yeah, DJ node.
Yeah, DJ no, DJ no. I mean, definitely it's just being a one of the utility happen to use this Bitmain AI feature, right? We're having a lot of different stuff. The first, like you said, will be the main feature someone doing the first step to buying a DJ node is looking for as a permanent SNS token miner, right? That's the
Right.
case. So like every single day, like more than 300,000 SNS will be distributed to every DJ node holders equally, which means the sooner you get your own DJ node, the more like SNS you will have. So definitely there will be happen to be a lot of great thing happen to your audience who already bought that at the very first beginning from your first video.
Right.
And yeah, on the other hand, we're having the voting power on that. We are not actually deciding, making all the decisions by ourselves. You can check our Discord. We're having a lot of general chat talks and happen to have some voting system trying to decide where we should go. It happens to be our one of being the DJ node holders, actually being the stakeholders in our team.
Mm,
And still, on the other hand, we're having more utilities on the way. Like I said, we actually did this big campaign before. We're having a ranking system who doing the most transaction in the Sonorus D applications. We're having more than 1,000, even 5,000 of SNS airdropping for a single person. So we're having a lot of being rewards on the way to showing to our audience. It happens like from the first beginning half years ago.
right. Now, and another benefit, a side benefit, because I know a lot of people invest on my channel, a lot of people look for good investors. Being able to have a DJ node that gives you SNS tokens every day, you can accumulate and you can sell with no FOMO. You can actually take
Yeah.
profits because you know you're getting more coming in. So
Yes.
so it just makes sense, especially if you don't know if the price will go up and or down. You know that the DJ node is actually in dollars, meaning it will never go down. It can only go up. So if
Mm,
you're worried about a drop in the markets, that like we were just a while ago, a DJ node
mm.
would make perfect sense in this case.
Yeah, I agree. But actually, we're following a price inflation sections right now. Current prices were more than 1,100 USDT per node. It is still climbing. So yeah, I will not say maybe the video published happens to be 1,500. So the
Right,
sooner
right.
you come, the sooner you get lower prices.
So the sooner you click the link down below to get your DJ node, the sooner you can start benefiting and get it at a less price, a cheaper price, if you will. And one day you will also be able to sell or transfer this node, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I would say like this feature is actually under development right now. So to
Nice.
be really frankly speaking, it is the transferable of the DJ nodes is not able to use right now. But someday in the future, we'll be considering one way transfer the DJ node, another way use SNS to purchase the DJ node. We're having some
Hmm.
discount on that. We'll be thinking about that, guys. So it was just a small slip on that.
Great, great, great. So, okay. So, is there anything else you would like to add about your vision, where you're going with the company, what people should look forward to?
Yeah, perfect. Actually, we're thinking about a long way since 2 years ago. Our mission is, I don't want to, write down or just, saying it word by word, but
Mhm.
we're really aim to build a music world which having the transparent and fair word to every like independent artist and also general users who are able to use, this AI feature to create the sounds and get into the music sector really easily. That's our vision and mission in the whole future. So, guys, keep on looking. We're having like more AI features be on the way. Maybe the combination of having a music video being really easily to come, publish using some simple prompts. So looking forward, maybe in the 2 months or 3 months, we're having some big announcement. And at that time, definitely I will talk to Paul, let Paul to let you guys know in advance.
Amazing, amazing. Now, and I got one more question for you now. You've done a couple of
Sure.
interviews. You talk about the Sonorus to a lot of people all the time, probably friends, probably family, probably people you meet on the street. I can see you're passionate. You're probably going to restaurants,
Thanks.
talking to about it with the waiters and the management staff. I have a question for you. What's the
Mhm.
one question you wish people asked you, but they seldom do? They very rarely do. What's that one question you wish people asked you about Sonorus?
Wow. Actually, when I introduced everyone to that, no one asked me this great questions. It's just been thinking for a long way since from the first beginning, because we're, like I say, our vision mission to bring up a fair music sector for a lot of different peoples around the world, right? So I'm keeping the one key question will be like, what do you guys were use the AI
Hmm.
trying to change the whole music world? How does that work? I think it's a really big question, right? Currently, we're just at the starting point using just simple, feature beaming AI to create a sound in 1 minute. But how about next future to a lot of such as disabled person, they are not to type down the words. We can choosing to use some brains,
Mm.
and let them to use a laptop creating their own music sounds, or letting a lot of people different around the world using different languages can, to be a combination leveraging the AI technology. So no one asked that before, to be honest, but that's what we are thinking, seeking in the future.
Beautiful, amazing. Thank you, Sonia, so much. Make sure you guys check out Sonorus. The links are up here. They're in the description down below. Sonia, you were amazing. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to bring you on the Crypto Factory again. We have some surprises coming up for us, for our people here. So yeah, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for inviting me. Maybe we can see you again in the next video.
Will do, will do. So there you go. Sonia is amazing. I hope she answered a lot of your questions. If you have any other questions, please comment down below what those questions are, and I'll try and get Sonia back on the channel to answer those questions. And if you are interested in a DJ node, I'm leaving that link in the description down below as well. You like that, huh? You like this? And if you buy a DJ node, you actually have a chance to win a DJ node, and I'm gonna announce that in a future video, but all you have to do is make sure you use that link for a chance to win. Now, if you want to know more about Sonorus and the SNS token, make sure you watch this video right here. You do not want to miss this video, and don't forget to subscribe down below so you can see if you won a DJ node.